Rowan House is an emergency shelter for women and their children in need of a safe and secure place to stay as they are leaving domestic violence. We offer housing, support, and counseling, all at no cost. We provide a trauma-informed program that recognizes the prevalence of trauma and the impact trauma has on families. We work within a do-no-harm approach. We encourage women to make decisions for themselves and their children. We utilize a strength-based approach, believing the families we work with have the ability to make decisions on what is best for them. And we encourage them to do so in a supportive and caring way.
Keeping women and children safe from abuse is the #1 focus of Rowan House Society's In-Shelter program. Alberta has the 5th highest rate of police-reported intimate partner violence and the 2nd highest rate of self-reported spousal violence in Canada. In our last fiscal year, Rowan House Emergency Shelter alone admitted 97 women and 124 children from all walks of life. More often than not, our 24 beds are full. While Rowan House is located in the foothills, about 30 minutes south of Calgary, approximately 45% of our residents are from Calgary itself when city shelters are full or the likelihood of a woman's partner finding her is so high that she needs to leave the city altogether to be safe. In fact, Rowan House uses a danger assessment tool for predicting a woman's risk of being killed or almost killed by an intimate or ex-intimate partner. In our last fiscal year, every single one of our residents who completed the assessment were found to be at a severe or extreme risk of femicide. Our trauma-informed shelter counselors work with women to reduce risk by helping them develop safety plans for both their time in shelter and for when they transition back into the community. Our in-house education on domestic violence and healthy relationships empowers women, enabling them to keep themselves and their children safe. And we provide support and referrals to help women get established, reducing their risks of poverty or returning to their partners.
Rowan House Society must raise $800,000 of its over $2.14 million budget to maintain its programs and services. In the short term, partnering with Rowan House would help us reach this goal, allowing us to continue to provide a safe haven for some of Southern Alberta's most vulnerable women and children. They won't have to worry about where their next meal is going to come from or how they might afford clothes for their children. They can just focus on healing and moving forward to lives free of violence. In the long term, your support would help us break the generational cycle of violence so that children in our specialized care go on to develop healthy relationships. They will be less likely to perpetrate violence or end up as victims of violence themselves.